Hey guys, Matt Allen here. Welcome back to Tactical Bassin. Today we are driving over to Lake Berryessa. As soon as we wrap up here, I'm going to head out. We're going to meet up with Tim. We are headed out for a day of fall fishing. The plan is to get a late start. We want that sun to be up high so that the fish that are offshore will start to bunch up. We're going to go out and chase that bite. Hopefully we'll find some busting fish, we'll find some deep fish. If we don't find what we're looking for, we'll wrap up the day up in the shallows when the light gets low. But it should be a really fun day on the water, chasing those fall bass around. If we can find them schooling, we can catch them in a hurry. So come along, come watch how to target those fall fish. Let's go.
So one of the reasons I'm throwing a topwater and Matt's throwing a little swim bait, we're trying to figure out where these fish are at, and saw this fish blow up out off of this little island top, this little hump, and fired that shower blows out there and got him to eat it. But when you're trying to find fish with two guys, you can fish those different depths and try and locate those feeding fish, those active fish, quicker. I don't know that it gets much quicker than fish blowing up in front of you though. Little largy dropping down with that tiny Kitech. We're sitting on a great school of fish right now, but they won't play. That little Kitech is a great way to get that first bite. You get that triggering bite that gets the school going, and you can switch over to that spoon or really wail on them. It can be tough when you're sitting over the top of 10, 20, 30 fish, and none of them want to take a shot. Sometimes it just takes one. And other times, you just catch the crazy one.
We've been at it about an hour now. We're facing difficult conditions. What we've seen so far is scattered fish busting. So what I mean by that is we're coming into coves and bays and breaks, and you're not seeing wolf packs of fish up on the surface or down on the bottom. What we're seeing is little tiny groups of bait fish, and then all of a sudden one bass will come up busting on them and go back down. And then 100 yards over, you see another one come up and do it. That is a brutal situation to pattern, because you're basically left waiting for fish to rise up within distance of you to reach them before they go back down. So instead of continuing to play that game, we've seen it now in 3 locations. They're doing the exact same thing. We're gonna do the 2 opposite ends of the spectrum. We're gonna go out deep, offshore, try and find the bigger fish that are grouped up in balls, pushing bait down deep, completely separate of this. And then later on, as we start to lose the light, that bite will typically go away. We're gonna go way up shallow up on the grass lines, try and get away from the bait fish eaters altogether, get up on those fish that are eating bluegills and chasing up in the grass, and try that pattern as well. See if we can find a better end of the spectrum to work with instead of staying in the middle where it's frustrating.
get him?
No.
Hey. Hey, dude. That's why you throw the stinger hook.
Oh, it was a fish.
Got it. So I'll go whack it again.
Damn, my reel's loose on my rod. They go off loose.
So we're still on these same fish that Tim just spooned, but they disappeared out from under the boat. So I switched to a heavy underspin, 1/2 ounce underspin, reaching out farther in a radius, trying to relocate the fish. Started getting bit. Nice smallmouth. These fish are really resistant to that spoon. We haven't quite got them fired up. We're trying everything we know, all the tricks to get them going. Got underspin going. He did get one on the flutter spoon. That was on a 2.8 Kitech, dropping down through them, then just slow reel and then pulling up through those fish. Real slow, so it's just swimming to the surface. And got one to come up and nab it, but we just can't seem to get the core. There's 15 or 20 fish on the graph. Can't seem to get the core of them revved up.
This was the exact scenario we were looking for. Finally got that group under the boat. They're aggressive. Boom, 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 boom. Getting them as fast as we could go. Ideally, that is the spoon situation. See, the problem and the reason why we only caught 4 is that the 2 baits we were throwing are dropping so slow that by the time we're getting back down there, the fish are spreading out. The beauty of a 1 3/4 ounce spoon is you can get back down there like a bullet right back in them. But today, not having it, we're done trying to adapt. We're just gonna catch them on whatever it is that they're gonna.
All right, we're coming towards the end of the day. You know, we've had a great day already. We started out in the middle of nowhere on some busting fish and caught some of those. We went deep and spooned some great smallmouth. I mean, we got a great smallmouth bag. We went semi-shallow, that 10 to 12 foot range, see if we could get a kicker, and we caught some decent fish, but no giants. Now, like I said, it's getting towards the end of the day, low light. We're gonna stick to the topwater and glide bait and see if we can get a jumbo, get a kicker for our already good bag.
Well, we're gonna wrap it up here. No giant there at the end. Had 2 shots. I had a big one come up under a glide bait. Tim had a big one blow up on a topwater, but neither one of us connected. It is what it is, that's the way it goes. But we'd already had so much fun, caught so many nice fish on topwater, spooning, tail spinners, underspins. I mean, we'd already had such a good day that it was worth the gamble to try and get a big bite. We hope you enjoyed coming along with us. This is fall fishing. So many different ways to catch them. So much fun. If you guys aren't getting out there right now, you really need to do it. We'll link all the gear we use down in the video description, just like always. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We continue to do 3 videos a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and throw in the occasional bonus video the rest of the time. You never know what those will be. Thanks, guys. We appreciate you.